Hi, and welcome to 3 Things in 3 Minutes. I'm Nersi. Today we are looking at Unconscious Mind. From Fantasia Games, it plays 1 to 4 players with a dedicated solo mode and plays in 1 to 2 hours or possibly a fair bit longer. What it's about: Unconscious Mind is a heavy Euro worker placement game where players are contemporaries of Sigmund Freud in Vienna, focusing on dream analysis in the dawn of the field of psychoanalysis. So on their turns, players can do 3 things. They can place their workers or ideas pointing towards actions that include taking notebooks which provide activation bonuses on their player board, obtaining resources called insights, obtaining research to publish treatises, and moving themselves or Freud around Vienna to collect bonus effects. Now afterwards, the players will move their ink bottle based on where they played their idea to trigger notebook bonuses on their player board. Alternatively, players can spend their insights on their clients to interpret dreams, remove grief, and cure them for points, immediate and ongoing bonuses, and endgame scoring rewards. Or players can recall their placed ideas and claim one-time bonuses from Vienna's districts. Now, as the players go up on the reputation track, Freud often does as well, and the game ends after Freud reaches the end of the track. So what I like: while Unconscious Mind uses classic Euro mechanics like worker placement, set collection, resource management, and engine building, it sets itself apart from other heavy Euro games in a few ways, including a flexible worker placement mechanic that lets you choose between several choices and activate it multiple times, and it lets multiple players choose the same action. But while much of the game is abstracted, the theme of early psychoanalysis focused on dream interpretation comes across well, and using your insights to push through layers of dreams, remove your client's grief, and it rewards you for taking on tougher clients. And the game's components look great, especially with great artwork from illustrators Vincent Dutré and Andrew Bosley, including some unnecessarily pretty art on the dream cards and transparent cards that remove the client's grief to activate their abilities. And there are many viable paths to get points, but the engine of triggering your notebook tiles on your board lets you become specialized in a few things. Now, points to consider: the game has a lot of specific rule triggers, modifications, and ways to modify actions that aren't always intuitive, and while a lot of them are covered in the icons, they're scattered in different places that aren't always intuitive. And the iconography can be tough to make out and is not fully explained in the references, leaving some of the effects a little too open to interpretation. And while your clients can give you passive abilities throughout the game, keeping track of them in an increasingly crowded tableau becomes difficult. And while there are lots of ways to get points, the only way to end the game is by moving the players up the reputation track, and there are a finite number of ways to do that, so it's easy to feel railroaded into a handful of actions towards the end of the game. So, in summary, Unconscious Mind is a deep, flexible worker placement game with many paths to points, but few paths to actually end the game. It features gorgeous artwork, though the iconography can be obscure and lead to some guesswork and interpretation, and the theme of the clients and publishing research works well with the mechanisms, though doing so leads to an increasingly unwieldy tableau. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and share this video and subscribe to the channel.